Hey guys, so my attempt to do a video kind of failed because it wouldn't cooperate with me when I was trying to prepare to view or something like that. So I'm going to try it again. Okay, so I saw this video that somebody tweeted or somebody retweeted, and that made me want to make a video. It was talking about like how Jesse has influenced her life and how she thanked him for it and everything, and that got me thinking about how Jesse has made my life and how he like made me, I guess, who I am. But anyways, sorry. I guess it was in like maybe, I don't know, like elementary school. Somebody introduced me like to his music and stuff like that. I don't remember who they were, but and then since then I have like been in love with him, I guess you could say. He has, like, whenever I am like feeling sad or you know, bored or anything like that, let's just say not happy, I listen to his music and he helps me get in a better mood. Or when I'm feeling sad and lonely, all of his happy, cool songs make me happy and cheery and stuff like that. And like some of his songs have bring special meaning to me. I'm trying to think of one song in particular. I don't know, but like all of them mean so much to me, and I'm sure for y'all, they bring a special message to you, like Invincible from his Right Where You Want Me album. I think it's track number 11. It's like talking about how his best friend was in a drunk driving accident and stuff like that. And I bet tons of you have dealt with that type of tragedy in your life, and he dealt with it, so that's how you can be on the same level with him. And or just like suicidal attempts or like any bad sort of thing that happened in your life, and he brings that sort of, I guess, closure to you, maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But and then some of his like other songs, they are just like make me wanna go club hopping. Get it? I'm kidding. But like, yeah, that's one of his songs on his yet to be released album. He needs to release that thing. We waited for like ever, it seems like. But yes, he needs to release that. And so my sister's over here. She's watching me and it's kind of weird. But yeah, he has been a great thing in my life, and people get annoyed with me because I talk about him a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, shh. That's my sister. But yeah, he is that like so special to me, and I've actually met him twice. One was May 24th, 2008, which was 4 days after my 15th birthday, and 4 days after he released his Departure album. And that was a good day for me because on my birthday, I got my braces off and I got my CD that I really wanted. So that was two good things that happened on that day. So yeah. The first one, I won a contest on my local radio station. And it was like just a Q&A and like a walk around meet and greet where you walked around and instead of stood in one spot or sat down signing stuff, he just talked with everybody and he was actually funny though. That was good. He brings a lot of I guess sarcasm or hilariousness, if that's even a word. I'm gonna make it into a word, but oh well. And he just brings happiness to everybody. Or unless he's like a serious kind of person, he gets deep with the soul. I don't know why I just said that, but sometimes he gets real serious, and then sometimes he's uppity and funny and fun to be around. And I guess he's always fun to be around, unless you like make him mad or something, which I hope nobody makes him mad, because I don't want to see him that, like, I don't know, like upset down. Yeah. But yes, he is great. I love him to death. And then the second time I met him was at what the crap? That was my dad. He's weird. Anyways, back to the story. Don't pay attention to him. Just pay attention to moi. Oh yeah, the second time I met him was we went to Kentucky Kingdom, whatever, Six Flags, whatever you wanna call it. And it was for a concert. It was like free with admission, so I was like, yay! And my best friend in the whole entire world was there too. And okay. Anyways, yes. That was a great day. I got so sunburnt, but it was worth it. We stood in line at the gate for like 4 hours, I think. I don't know, 4 hours probably. And I got to meet him before the concert. And okay. Dad's ruining the video. Anyways, yes. I keep saying anyways, but oh well. We were getting ready to go walk to we were walking to another ride, and my sister and my cousin, I was with my family, so my sister and my cousin were way far ahead of me and Mom and my grandma, and they were walking and stuff like that, and all of a sudden these two girls just came up and started talking to him, and I thought that they knew my cousin, but turns out they didn't. They had this extra what's it called? Oh, meet and greet wristbands, and they asked them if they wanted it, and my cousin said no, not really, and then my sister said, wait, I'll give it to the girl in the blue, because I was wearing blue. And they said, hey, do you want this extra ticket? And I said yes, and I thanked him and stuff like that. So they put it around my wrist, and we went somewhere to do something, like take an old timey picture or something like that. I was like so uppity and so happy and yay. And so we got done with everything, and we were about to be late, and I was like literally running to go meet him, and there was a big long line of like kids and people wanting to meet him, and like I stood there waiting, and then he came out and did his thing, and when it was my turn, I gave him a pic. He's like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "I'm good," and he said, "Oh, that's good." And then before we took the picture, I gave him a picture of like it's a mini kind of one in a picture frame, and it was the first time that I met him. The picture was, and then I gave that mini picture of us the first time to him, and he's like, "Oh, thank you. Is this for me?" And I'm like, mm-hmm. And I was like, and he's like, "Oh, cool. When was this?" And I said, May 24, 2008. I was too nervous to say anything else, cause I was gonna ask him to request "Beautiful Soul" to my best friend in the whole entire world, and I chickened out, and I wanted to ask him if I could go on stage with him, but yet I chickened out again, and so yeah, it was good. It was fun. The first time I met him, I gave him a note, and I was like shaking, like, "Oh my god, like I'm meeting you, and I love you to death," and blah 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 blah. But yeah, that was the first and second time, and then as the concert was going on, I was standing up, like there was the stage and then like a big huge empty place and then bleachers. I was standing up in the big huge crowd of people, and this big tall dude was in my way for most of the concert, and I couldn't even see him. And I'm like, he was like 6'5", and I'm like 5'3" or 2. So imagine how difficult that was, trying to see him do his little thing up on stage, and let alone trying to get picked for oxygen. And my cousin was literally trying to hoist me up in order for him to see him, but I guess I'm too fat, and she could lift me up, and she was like, "Oh my god, I want him to see you." And like one of the videos on YouTube, you can hear her say, "Delaney, move over here." That was funny, but yeah, she's loud, but I love her to death. So that night was awesome, and I will never forget the times. And the third time I was supposed to meet him was November 10th of 2010. Yeah. So I had to do this contest thing where it's like show me the biggest fan of Jesse McCartney or something. I don't know. But what you had to do was send in a picture to the local radio station that we have, and I did, and I thought that they were gonna email me, or write on the blog, cause that's what they did the first time, but they didn't. They chose to call the number that I put, which was my house phone, and that was before I knew how to silence my phone, because it was during school hours, and I didn't want to get my phone taken up. So yeah, they called me at like 10 o'clock that morning, or the morning before, which was November 9th, and I didn't get it till like December, because my sister was going through the messages on the home phone and deleting them, and then she came up on that message, and at the time I was doing homework and listening to Jesse at the same time, which that made it even worse. So she's like, "Hey lady, come downstairs. I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "You won a contest." I'm like, "Oh my god, I hope it's not the contest that I entered in last month." And of course it was, and there was a little lady that is in charge of everything for like the behind the scenes and stuff like that. She said that you won the contest for biggest Jesse McCartney, blah blah blah. It's you have 2 passes, one for you and one for a friend, because I said I was gonna invite my best friend. And I'm still mad about that, and I cried for like an hour and some, and I'm still mad. And I'll meet you again, Jesse, with my best friend, because we're going